Now we can make our poster. So I'm going to go to File, New, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a fanfic poster size, which is 500 by 600, and I'm going to click OK. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my move tool, and I'm going to call this couple, so I know that that's Hyun-a and Chris's images and coloring. Using my move tool, be on the keyboard, click and drag over to my poster. As you can see, it's very high quality. Now Control T, and I'm going to resize it all. So I'm just going to about so, about that. And we're going to have it here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the, as you can see from this one here, we have a solid background. I'm going to leave Chris's background, but I'm going to match all the other backgrounds around it. So I'm going to just go to Chris's image. I'm going to hide all the other images for now, but his. And I'm going to go ahead and delete the words in this here. So I'm just going to grab my patch tool. Okay, so I fixed the cutout and added a light leak just to give a little bit of color in between them. So now we can start working on the background. The background that I did was very simple, and I'll leave everything I used in the down box in a pack for you guys to download so that it won't be too hard for you guys. But it's very easy. I'll make all brush packs, everything for you guys to use the brushes as well. Or put them in a pack and it'll be an APR file and you guys can install them to your Photoshop to use. That'll be even simpler for you guys. So first of all, I added a gradient background, so I'm going to gradient. I did black to white. As you can see, my brushes are a bit off right now, but I'm going to make an angle about 45 degrees. Like so. So open my PSD for a little bit of remembrance, and I remember I did black to transparent gradient map. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to click the first colors and change them to black. Just to remember what I did. Click OK and OK, and we're going to set that OK, and we're going to change the field to 28%. Like so. Then I added a pattern. It's a paper pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and select that as well. And I set this to color burn at 100%, so it gives it this kind of look. Then I added a brush on a new layer, so I'm going to get a new layer. I'm going to get this bluish color here. I'm going to go straight to the brushes I used, and again they'll be in a pack for you guys to use. These are made by a person called AJ at Gamebite, just to correct them. And they're these little brushes like so. All I did is I just randomly placed them on the new layer and odd little sections like so, just to give it some dimension in the sense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. You can place it wherever you want, it's really up to you. And then I'm going to do the other side like so. And I'm just going to flip this one like that. And oh, that one really looks weird. Like so. That looks good. And I'm going to do set normal to color burn like that. And I'm going to lower the opacity. And I'm going to set this to about 53%. Now I'm making another layer. I'm going to load another brush set, which was Messy Mask. I'm going to use this one in pink, and I'm just going to place it right here. Then I'm going to use the hexagon ones in a blackish gray. So I'm going to use about this color here. I'm going to set this one up here, and this one down here. I'm going to set that to color burn as well. Then I used the triangle one, and I used the blue new layer and put one up here, and I just do one down here, and I also did this one to color burn, and I lowered the opacity of this one like so. Then lastly, I'm going to add a circle brush. So make a new layer. I'm going to go to my circles here. I I grabbed the biggest one that I have here. Using black, I pasted it in the center. And I went Control A, V on my keyboard for Move Tools, and centered it. And since that's centered there, then my couple needs to be centered downwards as well. So I'm going to select these and my couple, and I'm just going to move them downwards like so. And my layer masks aren't moving. So if yours is messing up like mine, this is the simple solution to fix it. Just delete the layer masks. Drag it to a trash can and apply to your image so that they will be deleted, yet your cutout will still be applied. So with my pattern, I'm just going to leave it because it's connected to Hyun-a's layer and it shouldn't affect anything. I'm just going to simply move it downwards. And let me just deselect my image and shift them downwards like so. And I think my circle. Okay, so now I have everything set the way I want. We're going to set the circle lines to overlay like so. So our last brush that we need is going to be the one at the bottom of there. So I'm adding an image. I'm going to go ahead and go to my brushes, and I hope I remember where I add these ones at last. I have a lot of brushes that I don't use, and therefore there it makes it everything. There they go. So we're going to set right here in the center of Hyun-a and Chris at the bottom of them, and we're just going to paste it like so. Now we're going to duplicate on, or double click on the image, not duplicate. We're going to go to drop shadow, and we're just going to simply have it like that, and add inner glow, and we're going to click center and make it so that it kind of goes like that, and we're just going to lower the opacity, just give it a slight glow. So now we have that done. I'm going to go ahead and go to my couple image, and I'm going to make the light leak up here. Next is for text. Now the text that I use, I don't really fully remember, so I'm going to press T on my keyboard for my text to appear. I use Penelope Ann for the text, so type he's from planet XO. I'm going to move it over here, and I'm from planet Earth. I'm from planet Earth, and we're going to tilt that right there. And the next one is, how is this supposed to work? How is this supposed to work? Select all, Control A, and we're going to make the font smaller, about 24, and we're going to put it right about here. Now the font for their text is called BAM, I think. It's a B word, and it's going to be, let's see. And the text we're going to put is he came, and then enter from somewhere. And then I'm just going to make it big like so. And I'm not sure what the font size I use, but we'll leave it at that. Put 50 for the distance between words. So we'll do like that. And I'm going to tilt it like so. And then I'm going to maybe make it a slight bigger. So do 85. No, too big. So we'll do about 80. And I'm going to say yes by clicking check mark, Control A. And I'm press V on my keyboard, and I'm just want to center it with the document like so. Now we're going to double click into this here, and we're going to do some adding some styles to the text. So I'm going to add a stroke, and I'm going to leave it at 3. I'm going to add a drop shadow. I'm going to do the distance at 5, but the size at 0, and click normal and have it 100%. And I think I'm going to make it actually a light gray, so I'm going to do E0, E0, E0. Oh, that's too light actually. We'll do 10, 10, 10. And then I'm going to do the stroke that same color. So that's too many. And enter. Now I'm going to add a gradient overlay, and I'm going to choose blue to a light gray, so I'm just going to use the black and white one. Click the black and select a blue from your image. Mine's just kind of gray for some reason, and then a grayish blue, and then I'm going to select a lighter gray. So do something like that. Click OK, we're going to inner shadow. I'm going to do distance at 0, size at however you want, do 20%. Inner glow at center, and then just do something like that. We're going to set the screen to soft light, and the inner shadow blending mode from multiply to soft light as well. And that's what we have so far. Now we're going to add a coloring. I downloaded a PSD from another ASIANFANFICS user, and I don't remember her name, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. So I'm going to go ahead and click Browse and Bridge and let that load. And it's another Excel coloring, and it doesn't have the username, but she'll recognize it. It's called Hyun-a coloring, and it's actually from one of her tutorials. So I'll click that and drag it all the way on top, and see how it makes everything look very much more beautiful. Now what we're going to do is we're going to Shift Control Alt E. So Shift Control Alt E on your keyboard to merge layers visible. And we'll go ahead and go to Filter, Topaz Lapse, Topaz Clean, and I'm going to click Soft 1. If you want my settings, my cleaner at 0, my threshold is, my clean strength is at 0, my threshold is at 0.50, my radius is at 8, my edges are edges accents at 2, my radius is at 1.50, my sharpness is at 0.20, and my texture is at 0. My texture boost is at 1.0, and my size is at 2.0. I'm going to click OK. Soften my image. I'm going to go to Filter, Sharpen, Smart Sharpen, and I'm going to Simple Sharpen or do Simple Sharpen, and the mouth is at 500, the radius is at 0.2. I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to double click on this text, on this image, and I'm going to add a stroke with black, and I'm just going to set the outside to inside. And then we're done. You can put your credit wherever you want, and yep, I hope you guys like this tutorial. I know it's very long, and I hope you guys don't mind. It's probably going to be split part 2, so you're probably watching part 2. Again, if you like, comment the comment box below. Thumbs up if you enjoy and you want more tutorials, and hopefully you guys all subscribe to me, and I hope to have more for you guys soon. Bye guys.